Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to do something different. So I was editing all my videos and it's just taking too much time to get it to you guys. My goal is to help as many people as possible. So with that being said, I can't edit my videos anymore. I got to come live and direct to you guys. So I'm recording this on a platform called StreamYard, which is going to allow me to get videos out super fast. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my open house strategy. Like I'm giving it to you raw and uncut. I personally didn't think I was doing anything special, but I've given this presentation a bunch of times and people absolutely love it. So I'm giving it to you guys today. So stick around because we're getting right into it. Welcome back, guys. Again, my name is Will Higgins. I am a realtor just like you. Um, my goal is to help as many realtors be successful. It's tough out there right now. So my goal is to get as much information out into the world so that you guys can latch onto it and use it and get transactions. Okay. All I ask is that if you find any value, go ahead and throw your boy a subscribe and let's build something. Let's grow. So without further ado, guys, I'm just going to jump right into it. So I wrote everything down. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I have, and then I'm going to take you through it like step by step. So nothing fancy here, just all real, tangible, usable stuff. Okay. So here we go, guys. So here is my whole strategy. Okay. So I'm going to tell you how I get ready for the open house. And I'm going to give you, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you the money line. This was one line that completely changed everything for me at open houses. Okay. I'm also going to show you the system I built out and I use that if you click the link below, I'll give you my whole system that I built out, my custom CRM system, guys. So you're in for a treat. So again, I just appreciate you guys so much and I just want you all to win. So here we go. So open house prep. So this is what I do, guys. So I try, if I'm going to do it that weekend, I try to get something fresh. So something that's newer to the market. And a lot of times listings in my area, they drop either on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And if it's not my listing and it's somebody else's, I try to find like vacant listings from people that are out of the area because they can't hold the open. Okay. So Tuesday, I'm looking to book the open house. And I try to book it and then I have the agent place it on the MLS because if it's on the MLS, it's going to populate to Zillow, Redfin, all these different platforms that we as realtors don't really like, but the user interface is so good that the users are there. So I would just tell you guys, if they're in your database, they're in theirs too. So don't even worry about it, right? So, but I wanted to show there because that's where the consumers are looking. Next thing I do is I try to invite a lender. You're going to see why. Like I want to have a lender there because I want additional representation. And if I have an agent there, now I got to split the leads or either split my commission. So sometimes it's better just to have a lender there. And then I don't know how it is in your city where you guys live, but for me, I got to review the sign policy because my goodness, they will take your signs and throw them away and fine you and all kind of other stuff. Like it is crazy here, especially in my city. So that's what I do on Tuesday. Okay. Then on Wednesday, what I do is I prep my flyers for the open house, but also then I do my social media post. And a lot of that stuff can be there's a link below to one system I use. I can't even think of the name of it right now. It's called Blink. It's called Blink Marketing. So I use Blink Marketing and they have all the templates and everything else out there that you need, and just click my link. You can get that because that's we want to keep the easy things easy and the simple things simple. I'll boost the post. So I'll run ads maybe Wednesday through Saturday just to kind of get some more eyes on my page. Also get more people, try to get more people to the open house. I don't know how effective that is, but it's, especially if it's your listing, it's a talking point and it's data that you can share. Okay. And then the farm area. So I'll reach out to, sometimes I'll circle prospect, or I'll farm the area of the home, or at least collect that data so I have it. Okay. So Thursday is when you get out there and you put boots on the ground. So Thursday you go out and you door knock the neighbors, just inviting them out, letting them know what you have going on. So I think that's an easier door knock because you're not really trying to get their information. It's more informative. So you guys should be pretty comfortable doing that, you know? So that's on Thursday. And then Friday, this first part, like I have this thing where I always say, like, start with the end in mind, right? And I used to always prep two blank RPAs. So I'll put the seller's information, put my information, because start with the end in mind. The goal is to sell the house. And crazy thing is, I've done it a couple times. I've actually sold the house at the open house. So I'll prep the two RPAs. Then additionally, I'll run comps because, comment below. Let me know if this has happened to you. There's been many a times where people have come to the house and it's slow. I have shut the open house down, or after the open house, I have taken them to other listings in the area that they couldn't get into because they didn't have open houses. And the way to do that is to run the comps. Okay. Prep packets for neighbors. That's just my listing presentation, because you'll get sellers, people that are thinking about selling, they're going to come to the house and check it out. So you'll get those people to come in. So if you have something to give them, then you're golden. You can meet with them after the open house or at some point the next week. And I've had it happen many a times. Okay. And then the last thing I do on that day is I prep my follow up email. Okay. So that's Friday. Now, what do we do when we get to Saturday? What do we do when we get to Saturday? Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in and being locked in to the content. I hope you're getting some value, but guess what? I want to give you more value, guys. I've created an ebook that's going to help you fast track your lead generation, guys. So download my ebook now. It's going to be 30 lead generation ideas to get you guys going right now. So go ahead and download that. Let's make some money. I want to hear in the comments about all your success, guys, but go ahead and keep crushing it and appreciate your support. Back to the show. All right, guys. So Saturday, that's the big day. Like, that's showtime, right? So on Saturday, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to place my signs out. I'm not a big sign guy, so I don't put out a ton of signs. And that's mainly because I feel like the serious people have found it on the internet. You guys tell me what you do, but I feel like the serious people have basically already found it on the internet. So I place my signs out. I like music for the vibe, right? I have business cards, and then I have my iPad because I have a custom app that I'll show you guys, open house app. And then sometimes I'll bring snacks. That's literally it. Like, that's it. Don't overdo it, right? Because you just don't need to. They're there to buy a house, right? So I'm not baking cookies and all this other stuff. Like, I'm there to sell the house. So here's my custom kind of open house type landing page. And I mean, it's nothing fancy, right? But I capture all the information I need. So I get their first name, last name, I get their phone, I get their email, and then I get their open house city, the city that the open house is in. I get that because as I get listings, I want to be able to filter my database for clients that are interested in that city, if that makes any sense. Okay. So I gather that data, and this is kind of how I run the show. So it's really going to be about scripts. Like, I can't two more times, scripts, right? So you want to know your scripts, guys, because what the script does is it allows you to listen. Okay. I know people say, like, I don't want to be scripted. And I get it. Like, I don't want to sound like a robot either. But once you memorize the script and you're able to just deliver it, right? Like, it brings you a lot of confidence, but also, guys, it allows you to listen and it helps you guide the client better because you know the correct questions to ask. Okay. So, the first thing I always ask them is, how did you find us? You know, and that's kind of like the icebreaker question for me. So, how did you find us? And then I also give them the flyer. So I'm giving them something of value. Okay. And then after that, I'm going to give them 4 pieces of information about the property. And then so it's going to be like, this is a 4 bedroom, 3 bath, listed at um, you know, 800,000 on a 10,000 square foot lot, right? So I'll give them that information. And then I'll give them one key feature of the home. Why I give them the key feature of the home? Because it's a conversation piece. Okay. So I'll tell them, make sure you check out the pool, right? Like the home has an amazing pool. And then I'll ask them the money line. Like, this one question changed everything for me at open houses. And it's as simple as this. Would you like a private tour, or would you guys like to take a look around by yourself? That one line literally changed everything for me. And it changed everything for me because it put me in a space where it was just myself and the client, and it allowed me to build that relationship. Because when I ask them if they want a private tour, everyone that has said yes, maybe I didn't sell them that house, but I sold them another house because now I get that private time with them. And that's another reason why you want to have the lender or somebody else there, because now I can go and give that client a walk around the place, but then I can hit them with the buyer script and ask them all the other questions they need to build rapport, build a relationship, and show them that I'm the right person to help them, to represent them, right? So then after that, if we vibe, I put them in my database. So I change things up. I used to ask everybody to sign in, but now I typically only ask the people to sign in that I vibe with, like that I want to work with, that I build a relationship with, that give me the time of day, because I just don't, I don't want to chase people anymore at this point in my career. So then I just hit them with the buyer script, right? So after that, it's just like, how long have you been searching? I'll ask them. I never ask them, do you have an agent? I ask them, how long have they been looking? I ask them, how have they been going about looking for homes? Right? I ask them, have they been going about looking for homes? And then I'll also ask them, have they written any offers? Because to write an offer, you basically have to have an agent, right? So I'll ask them, have they written any offers? And a lot of times you'll be surprised that they're going to tell you, no, I haven't written an offer yet. And then I just go from there, because the moment you ask them if they have an agent, it's going to be like just a reflex to say, yeah, I'm working with somebody, right? And then at that point, you have to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I'm trying to steal people's clients, but are they really their clients? Okay. So you have to ask yourself that. So then after that, guys, it's typically just follow up. So it's really just follow up. So let me show you guys a little bit about, let me show you a little behind the scenes. So this is the Dealmaker CRM, guys. So this is a custom CRM I built. I have built it out to cater to my business, but I'm pretty darn sure that it caters to your business as well. And I'm just going to show you guys just kind of like some of the stuff I've built out just for open house. So this is what happens at the open house. So I'll kind of walk you guys through that. And like, this is the gold here, guys. So stick around through this. This is the gold. So I'm going to show you what happens, right? So what happens is they fill out that form. So they fill out that form that I showed you. And then what happens is it assigns a user, assigns a tag, and then it sends an internal notification. Then it adds them to my opportunity pipeline, and I'll show you guys that. And what happens is I'm going to send them a text after 15 minutes, and that text goes just like this: Hi, first name. Thanks so much for visiting my open house today. What were your thoughts on the home? Will Higgins, Realtor, right? They'll typically respond to that. Okay. But then what'll happen is I'm going to wait another hour, and then I'm going to send them another text, and I'm going to say, Hi, it's Will again. Here's my contact information. Here are my contact details. If you have any questions as you continue to tour the area, right? I just put my name and my information. Okay. Then I'm going to send them an email. Okay. So I'm going to send them an email. Let me tell you what that email says. The email says, Hi, first name. Thanks so much for stopping by today. It was great to meet you. I'd love to know what you thought about the property. Do you prefer to communicate by text, phone, or email? I'm just trying to elicit a response, right? And I want them to remember me. So now they just left my open house. They talked to me at the open house, right? They met me there live and in person. Now, boom, 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 boom. Now they're getting hit. They got 2 text messages from me, 1 email, right? And then here's the kicker: I also hit them with a voicemail drop. Yes, a voicemail drop. Let me know if you can hear this. Boom. So I hit them with that. Okay. And if that wasn't enough, so then I'll call them. I'll actually call them. And here's one that gets a lot. Midweek, I sent them another text. And that text basically says, Hi, first name. Can I get you a list of open houses for the upcoming weekend? So that's how I follow up. And by that time, I'm telling you, like, the people that really want to do something, they're going to communicate. The people that you bonded with, they're going to communicate. So that's my process. I don't know what your process is. Hopefully, it's something similar. Hopefully, it's better. If you would drop a comment below, let me know what you're doing. Let me know if this was helpful. But it's time. Like, I'm ready to help more people. I'm going to be putting more content out like this. I just need you guys to let me know if I'm on the right track. So, thank you guys so much. Go ahead, subscribe. And again, guys, you're family now. So, go ahead and check out that next video. Maybe it's there. It's right there. Yeah. Go ahead and check out that next video, guys, and we'll see you.